So we've got these alliances now. So you got Tomac and Deegan working together. I believe Roxon and Sexton will still ride together, even though, as you said, it might have benefited one more than the other. And then we know the plan over at Honda. The Lawrence brothers are riding together. They brought in Dylan Ferrandis as well, some 250 riders for the Honda team. Also, the Lawrence brothers thing is so hard to wrap your head around. We've never gone into a season with rookies being disestablished, because Jett is already the 450 motocross champ and the SMX champ, but he hasn't done one of these. So I can't quite keep up with the rookie, the expectations. It's totally different than what we're used to.
What's changed a lot. I go back to 2022 and these two battled it out for the Pro Motocross Championship. We went into 2023 and I thought they could kind of work together a little bit more. Jett made the jump to the 450 in the summer and you saw that camaraderie and that teamwork come back. Well, guess what? They've got to battle each other. And you look at some of the racing they've done through the offseason, some of the comments, it's been close racing. And I think we're going to get a lot of that in 2024. You know, they're still brothers in the end. I don't think they're going to do anything dirty, but if it gets serious in a championship, we've seen how competitive they are between each other. And Mount Morris 2022, go back and watch that race and look at the tenacity between those two. They both want to win, so it's I think it's anybody serious between those two.
It's one of my favorite quotes ever when Hunter said after that great battle against each other at High Point, he said, we're like the Velociraptor in Jurassic Park. He learns something, I learn it. He learns it, I learn it, and they just keep elevating their level. And I'm thinking of them as what it's going to be like for the competition, but they also have to battle each other. It's really going to be interesting.
And if you remember at that High Point race, at the end of it, they looked up and they were about 30 seconds ahead of third place. So if they can use that energy and take it to the rest of the field like that, maybe that's what 2024 looks like. Now you got a chance to sit down and talk to them about all of this, their off season, their expectations for 2024, and what a championship might look like.
All right, we want to talk to both Lawrence brothers about racing each other, but it's better we have Hunter in a locked room right now, so you can say whatever you want. We even saw the Paris Supercross, got a little close. I think you had some laughs over that, though. It wasn't tense, right?
No, it wasn't too tense, and mainly because it was an accident. It wasn't on purpose.
There is a chance that on some night, maybe many, that you guys are going to be battling for wins. You've done it in the 250 class a bit, but have you thought about that and how that could change things?
You know, it has crossed my mind a few times, but I mean, it comes down to last turn, and with the Supercross Paris ones, it's like not too bad if you lose or win. Not as big a deal, but with this one, it's a big deal. So I mean, it comes down to the line. We might have to take that shot just so we can win, because I want to win. He does too, but we'll have to wait and see. You know, wait and see what happens.
And we'll ask him the same questions as well. Don't worry about it. Historically, when guys ride together during the week, there gets to this point of like, man, am I showing him things? Obviously, you guys are doing everything you can to raise both levels. Has it ever crossed your mind of, do I not want to show him something?
Luckily, not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet, but I mean, it's still the future. So we still have that to come.
Yes.
But not yet.
This is 450 racing now. It's
big leagues.
Big leagues. What's impressive to me is you are really a 450 Supercross rookie, even though obviously your 450 races last year were great. The biggest problem for rookies is just making it through the rounds healthy. It appears that you've already thought about that, taking what you can get. It's not about winning every race or showing how fast you are. You're willing to take some finishes to stay healthy.
Yes. I've done my research of watching Tomac, obviously, and other races, and yeah, some races they do. They just take a 6th or 7th, just whatever the night gives them that night, and then make sure the next round they come back and win. A lot of the rounds that Tomac, I don't know how many, but I remember seeing some. He went like a 7th or an 8th, and then the next round he went and won it. So I mean, if I can just kind of stay even more consistent and stay in the top 5 for me, and not ride over my head and put myself in any more danger, I think it gives me a good shot.
Okay, so if you get a 5th, we don't need to freak out. It's probably okay.
It's okay. Unless it's like the 10th, 5th, then it's not okay.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right, that's good strategy there. The rookie's not going to blow it himself. He's going to try to stay in it to the end, and at the end, we'll see what happens with his brother. Okay, let's get to the other side of the story. We interviewed Jett Lawrence about racing. Hunter got a little close at the Paris Supercross. Hey, there is a chance on some nights you guys are going to be battling for wins. I'm sure that's the goal. Is that okay? Is it cool or is it tense?
It's okay. It's okay. We're fine with it. We're just riding dirt bikes, you know? So I'd rather be battling with him for the win than someone else. Put it that way.
Yeah, it's just the thing. We get all fired up and assume that it's crazy, but you guys are in a great position, and you try to keep, I guess, the perspective of, hey, if we're battling for wins, it can't be that bad?
No, absolutely. It can't be that bad. You know, we race dirt bikes professionally for 10, 15 years, best case, you know, and then we got to be brothers for the other 60 years of our life. So that's obviously first and foremost, most important. But yeah, obviously we're going to race each other hard, clean, despite what some of you may have seen in Paris. Jett was just acting unusual, a little too excited. So yeah, but all fun. We put on a good show.
Yeah, so after that, it was fine. There wasn't tension after that.
No, it was fine. He said he was pissed after because he knew he messed up and he didn't mean to do that. We roosted him a bunch gave him crap, so that was fine. All good.
And then as far as leveling up during the week, certainly you're benefiting from riding with each other. Is there ever a point where you get to saying, maybe I don't want to show him something or share something? Has that ever crossed your mind?
Yes and no, because practice track to racing is so different.
Okay.
You know, we know all each other's cards at the practice track, safe to say. So it's just whoever adapts to something quicker or whatever may come on race. So that's where it's really kind of won, you know.
Last thing, as a rookie, look, historically, just completing 31 rounds, double the amount in 250 Supercross, is significant. Do you have that someone in the back of your mind at, let's just take a week and get, it's not about the result per se?
Absolutely. You know, we watched Eli last year, and some nights he was at 5th or 6th place. And he was, you know, from the outside looking in, seemed he was okay with that. Yeah. Rebound the next weekend, where I feel like some guys would kind of blow up and it's the end of the world. So, you know, I think it was really important and good to watch that.
Bad news for everybody else. The Lawrence brothers plan to stay in it all year. They're not going to hand anything over. So good luck, everybody else.
Hi, folks. Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all. So go for it.